What's good, R&B squad? This is out of Ruth. I trust this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you. And Jesus is, of course, always happier. Throughout the intro, I was trying my best not to laugh because the message that I have from the Lord today is kind of cracking me up. And for whom it is for, it is possibly going to put a smile on your face as well. So I'm going to get to that message in a minute. Let me just get to the first message because it's going to be two messages in this word. The first message comes from a dream that I had. I saw a woman and she was standing outside on her front porch. And as she stood on her front porch, she could see in the neighboring yards that the sprinklers were on, and the water from the sprinklers in her neighbor's yard were coming over into her own yard and watering her plants and whatnot. And not just that, their plants were well watered as well. And as she stood there, I felt what she was feeling. She felt so relaxed. She felt so refreshed. The sun was out. The sun was shining on her. It was just a really peaceful moment for her. And that was the end of the scene in that dream. So let me explain for whom that is for, what that means. You may have been looking around at people in close proximity to you, receiving their blessings from God, receiving their refreshment from God. And you may have been wondering, when is it going to happen to me? Now, notice in that dream, the neighbors, the people who were closest to her, their sprinklers were on, watering their plants, and the water from those sprinklers was enough. It was in abundance, so much so that it was able to water her plants as well. So both plants on either properties were well watered from the same sprinklers. So the Lord is saying to you that He is the same God that blessed the people around you. The other brothers and sisters in Christ who are receiving their blessings, He is the same God that blessed them, and He is about to bless you. He's in the neighborhood. And that refreshing that they're receiving, it's about to come to your house. And he led me to Isaiah 58, verse 11. I'm reading from the Amplified Bible. And the Lord will continually guide you and satisfy your soul in scorched and dry places and give strength to your bones. And you will be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. So this is a guarantee from the Lord that your refreshment is coming. Your blessings are coming. He's already in the neighborhood. So now the scene switches, and it's a theme about water in this dream. The scene switches, and this is the part that I was trying not to laugh at earlier. And I see this man, and he is about to approach this house. He approaches the house, he knocks the door, a woman opens up the door. And immediately I could feel the energy between these two people. There was an excitement on either side. They were both excited to see each other. They were trying to contain their excitement. The man says to the woman, I just came to get a glass of water. I just came to ask you for a glass of water. And she looks at him, and I can tell what she's thinking. Like, what was wrong with the water in your own house? Like, you could have just gotten that in your own house. And here's the thing. He lived not too far away from her. So he was just like a few houses away. And he came to her for some water that he could have easily just gotten in his own house. And that was the end of that scene. And that's why I was trying not to laugh. So for someone, your person, your God-ordained spouse, the person that God told you you're going to marry, the two of you may have been in separation for a while. And they're getting tired of being away from you. Whatever it is that has been keeping them away from you, they're getting tired of it. And even though it might be an awkward situation because the two of you may not have seen each other in a while, this person is willing to risk it all, even if they're going to risk looking silly just to come and see you. So they're going to come up with an excuse to come and see you. That's what happened in the dream. This man leaves his home that is not too far away, where I'm pretty sure there was water, and comes to this woman and he's asking her for a glass of water. So your person right now, they feel it's a little dry where they are. They feel like conditions around them are a bit dry and that you are the remedy for that. So the Lord led me to Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 15. I'm trying not to laugh, guys. And I'm reading from the Amplified Bible. You are a fountain in a garden, a well of fresh and living water, and streams flowing from Lebanon. So you are a form of refreshment for this person. They feel all dried up when you're not around. So it's a little dry where they are. And they're coming looking for their garden fountain, is what they're coming to do. So expect that your person, you're going to hear from them. And the fact that this was a neighbor, this was somebody who was living not too far away in this dream, that tells me two things. One, if your person was physically at a distance from you, they're no longer physically at a distance. They may already be in your area, and it's just a matter of time before they come and visit you. Or they're just close to making a move. So it could be that they're real close to making a phone call, picking up the phone and calling you. They're real close to asking you out. It's close. Just know that they're close. And it's because they're in this situation where they realize it's a bit dry in their life right now. Things are dry, and they're going where the source of refreshment is, and that is you. So expect them to show up or to call sometime very soon. So guys, that's the message. I hope that it blessed someone. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.